homomorphism. Group homomorphism is a special type of function. It preserves the all algebraic structure. Actually, it is the Greek word homo and morph, and together means same says. Okay, this is the basic idea of homomorphism. It preserves always algebraic structure. What is homomorphism mathematically? Suppose G and G dash be two groups. They can be any kind of group: finite, infinite, abelian, non-abelian, etc. Okay? Now, pick two elements A, B in G. If you combine this element, then you will get third element, A composition B. Here the composition is operation of the group G. Okay? Be the member of the group Z. Then let the element A, B and A star B in capital G corresponds the element in the group G prime. Okay? And mathematical way to write down this corresponds is function. Here A maps to f of A, B maps to f of B, and A times B map to f of A times B. And in homomorphism, this is f of A star B, means f of A composition B is equal to f of A composition f of B. Okay? So, homomorphism is the mathematical tools for succinctly expressing the precise structure corresponds. Okay? Alright. So, homomorphism is something like goes from one group to another group. F is a mapping from G to G prime. If homomorphism exists, then f of A composition B always equal to f of A composition f of B, where this composition takes from capital G and this composition is takes from capital Z prime. Okay? In homomorphism, there exists some property. One property is f of E equal to E prime. That means f of E always send to identity in G prime. Okay? Let's see the proof. In a group G, E times E equal to identity. E has the only element of the group which has this property. Okay? Now apply F both sides. Then I will get f of E times E equal to f of E. And by the property of the homomorphism, we can write it f of E times f of E by homomorphism property, which is equal to f of E. Okay? Now, multiply both sides by inverse of f of E. Multiply. By the associative property, we can cancel it. Then I will get f of E equal to, since here f of E inverse times f of E, this is always equal to E prime. So, our proof has done. There is another property. F from G to G dash be homomorphism. Then f of G inverse equal to f G inverse. That means f sends inverses to inverses. Let's see the proof. Take any arbitrary G in capital G. Then f of G times f of Z inverse. By the property of homomorphism, this is always equal to f of G times Z inverse, which is equal to f of identity in G, and f of identity equal to identity in G prime. That means from this relation we can write f of g inverse equal to fg inverse. Are you getting? Well. Now let's see one example of homomorphism. Consider a function f from z to z8 by f of n equal to n modulo 8. Now my question, is it homomorphism? Let's verify. Since the group operation here addition, so the homomorphism property is f of a plus b equal to f of a plus f of b. By previously, let's consider two numbers in Z, 10 and 12. After addition, it will be 22. And this is the addition table. 10 and 12, after adding, this value will be 22. Okay? And in modulo 8, the value of 22 equal to 6. And this is the left hand side, f of a plus b, that means f of 27. Okay? Now verify, is it equal to f of a plus f of b? 10 in modulo 8 equal to 2 and 12 in modulo 8 equal to 4. Now, after adding 2 and 4, this is equal to 6, which is same as f of a plus b. So, homomorphism condition has satisfied here, and this is the addition table. Are you getting? Well, in general, this would be f of x equal to x modulo 8. Then, what is f of x plus y? F of x plus y equal to x plus y modulo 8, which is similar to x modulo 8 plus y modulo 8. This is f of x and this is f of y. Okay? Let's see another example. F from z plus to z plus by f of a equal to n of a, where a be any positive integer, and here n is fixed. Okay? And what is na? Since the operation is addition here, so na means a plus a up to n times. Now my question, is this group homomorphism? If it is group homomorphism, then it will be f of a plus ab equal to f of a plus f of b for all ab be any integer. Okay? What will be f of a plus b? This is equal to n times a plus b. And what would be f of a? This is equal to na. And what would be f of b? This is equal to nb. Is it equal? Always it equal. So, this is a group homomorphism. Okay? Now my question, how many homomorphisms exist here? If you put different values of n, then you will get different homomorphism. Here, n is fixed. So, number of homomorphism here, infinite. Let's see one more interesting example of homomorphism. Let capital G is an arbitrary group and fix an element small a in capital G. Now consider f from Z to capital G by f of n equal to a to the power n. That a to the power n means a star a up to n times. Here the star means the binary operation. Is it group homomorphism? We have to prove f of n plus m equal to f of n plus f of n. What would be f of n plus m? This is equal to a to the power n plus m. And by the power method, it is always equal to a to the power n plus a to the power m, which is equal to f of n plus f of m. Okay, so our proof has done. This is an example of homomorphism. Okay, now consider R under addition and R under multiplication. Since in multiplication 0 cannot have multiplicative inverse, and consider a function phi from R to R minus 0. Here the operation addition, here the operation binary operation multiplication, by phi of x equal to e to the power x. Is it group homomorphism? Take xy be arbitrary element in a real line. Then phi of xy equal to phi of x plus y equal to e to the power x plus e to the power y. And by the property of exponential, this is always equal to e to the power x times e to the power y, which is equal to phi x times phi of y. That means from this line we can write phi of x plus y equal to phi of x times phi of y. So this map is satisfied the homomorphism. And also notice what will be the identity element of phi? Phi of 0 equal to e to the power 0, which is equal to 1. Okay? Well, similarly, here some different concept. Here G equal to set of real number under addition and A is equal to elements are set of complex number such that norm equal to 1. And here the binary operation is multiplication. Now consider a map f from capital G to H such that x mapped to e to the power ix. Now my question, is it group homomorphism? By previously, it is also an example of group homomorphism. Okay? Just remember this homomorphism. This is very important for basic abstract algebra. Have you understood how the function connect with R2, the set of all complex number with modulus 1? Why mathematician gave the name of this map homomorphism? Here the structure same, but the set is different. All algebraic structure here same. So this example are said to be homomorphism. Now consider some more example of homomorphism. F is a mapping set of all n cross n matrices over the field capital F to non-zero element of the field by f of a equal to determinant of a. Since set of all n cross n invertible matrix here, so determinant will be not equal to 0. Is it homomorphism? Let's verify. F of AB equal to data of AB, and the property of determinant, this is always equal to data of A times data of B, which is equal to f of A times f of B. So this map is always a homomorphism. Let's see other example. F from symmetric group of order n to Z2. Z2 means 0 and 1, such that f of sigma equal to 0 if sigma be the member of alternative group means A3, and f of sigma equal to 1 if sigma be the member of odd permutation. That means when sigma in even permutation, then the value of f 0, and when sigma be the odd permutation, the value will be 1. Okay? Now my question, is it homomorphism? Let's check. We have to prove f of sigma beta equal to f of sigma plus f of beta. Case 1. If sigma and beta are both odd, then what will be product? Obviously product will be even. So the left hand side would be 0 and the right hand side always will be 0 because f of sigma plus f of beta equal to 1 plus 1 equal to 2, which is congruent to 0 in modulo 2. Okay? Well, now consider case 2. If sigma and beta are both even, then what will be the product? Product will be always even. Okay? So, f of sigma beta equal to always 0. And what would be the right hand side? The right hand side would be f of sigma plus f of beta, which is 0 plus 0, which is always 0. Now, consider case 3. Case 3 is, consider sigma is even and beta is odd. What is the product? Product sigma beta equal to odd. Okay? And what would be f of sigma beta? This is, since odd, so the value will be 1. And what is the right hand side? The right hand side equal to f of sigma plus f of beta, which is equal to 0 plus 1, which is equal to 1. Okay? That means our given map is homeomorphism. Okay? I will define new type of homeomorphism, Zi to Z3. How I will define here the structure preserving between these two maps? Here I have defined homomorphism phi of x equal to x modulo 3. In homomorphism, we all of us know identity always map to identity. Since here the identity element of Z8 is 0, similarly identity element of Z3 is 0. So 0 always same to 0. Okay? Similarly, all multiple of 3 maps to 0. So 3 maps to 0, 6 maps to 0. Here 3 element maps to 0 in Z3. So there is a similarity which maps a single element. Okay? Which element maps to 1? Here I have defined the homomorphism phi of x equal to x in modulo 3. 1 will maps to 1. It is right. Not only 1. Also 7 is reduces to 1 in mod 3. So 7 also will map to 1. Okay? Also 2 maps to 2 and 5 reduces to 2 in modulo 3. So there is 2 element which is similar to single element 2. And this is the homomorphism. How the structure preserving between 2 maps here defined. Are you getting? Well, now notice an motivational example of homomorphism. We all of us know Z3 be the subgroup of D3. Z3 contains 3 elements where D3 contains 6 elements. We all of us know. Is there exist a homomorphism from Z3 through D3? The group D3 contains a size 3 cyclic subgroup generated by R. We all of us know. Now I will define a homomorphism F from Z3 to D3 such that f of n equal to R to the power n. That means the map is look like 0 map to 1, 1 map to R and 2 map to R square. Okay? And we all of us know this is an homomorphism. This will satisfy the relation f of n plus m equal to f of n plus f of m. Okay? Well, that means the cyclic subgroup generated by R is identical to the group Z3 in structure only. Are you getting? this homomorphism? Well, here notice Z3 is domain of the function and D3 is codomain of the function. And the elements E, R, R square in the codomain that the function maps to D3 are called image of the function. That means if there exists an homomorphism f from G to G prime, then image of f equal to f of G in G prime, which is subset of G prime. Okay, this is the image of the function. Let's see nice property of homomorphism. If a homomorphism is one-one or injective, then it is called embedding, and the group G embeds into H as a subgroup. And if the map is not one-one, then the image is called quotient. Okay? Consider another homomorphism, F from Z3 to C6. C6 is what? It is generated by rotation 2 pi over 6 by f of n equal to r to the power 2n. Check it. It is always will be homomorphism. Always will satisfy the homomorphism condition. That means from this relation we can write here 0 maps to E, 1 maps to r square, 2 maps to r to the power 4. Okay? And look, this map is 1-1. Okay? So, this is an embedding homomorphism. Are you getting? And the image E r square r to the power 4 is a subset of C6. Okay? Similarly, this map which I have defined before, this is also 1-1. So, this is also embedding map. Now, if G to G dash be homomorphism and if f of G equal to whole G dash, then f is said to onto or surjective. Okay? And a homomorphism that is both injective and surjective is called isomorphism. And automorphism is an isomorphism from group to itself. In isomorphism, two groups may name their elements differently and may look different based on layouts or choice of generator for their Cayley diagram, but the isomorphism between them guarantees that they have same structure. Say this map. This map is 1-1 but not onto. That means f of Z3 not equal to whole C6 group. So this map is not isomorphic. So we cannot tell Z3 is not isomorphic to C6. Similarly, this map is onto obviously, because f of Sn equal to whole Z2, but this map is not 1-1. So f of Sn not isomorphic to Z2. Now let's see one example. Sister with a non-zero complex number under multiplication and S1 with a complex number Z with modulus of Z equal to 1 under multiplication. Now we can define a homomorphism between two groups. F of sister to S1 by f of r e to the power I theta equal to e to the power I theta. That means takes an element Z equal to r e to the power I theta which maps on S1 e to the power I theta. Let's verify, is it group homomorphism? Take two different point in sister, Z equal to r e to the power I alpha and W equal to S e to the power I beta. We have to prove f of Z W equal to f of Z times f of W. Okay? F of ZW equal to f of r e to the power I alpha times s e to the power I beta, which we can write f of r times s e to the power I alpha plus beta. Okay? By the defined function, it is same as e to the power I alpha plus I beta, which is also equal to e to the power I alpha times e to the power I beta by the definition of exponential, which is equal to f of z times f of w. That means f of z times w equal to f of z times f of w. So our proof has done. This function is a homomorphism. This map is also onto because every point of the circle there are infinite number of complex number which maps to this circle. So this is always onto but not 1 1. So this is example of homomorphism but not isomorphism. Now consider other example. We all of us know U5 and U10. U5 is set of all elements which are prime to 5. That means set containing the elements 1, 2, 3, 4. And U10 is the set of those elements which is prime to 10. That means set containing the element 1, 3, 7, 9. And notice, this group is generated by the cyclic subgroups generated by 3 because this is 3 to the power 0, this is 3 to the power 1, this is 3 square means 9, 9 is congruent to 4 in modulo 5 and this is 3 cube. Okay? So this set is generated by cyclic subgroup generated by 3 and other is U10. Notice this is 7 to the power 0, this is 7 to the power 1, this is 7 square and this is 7 cube. So this group is generated by 7. Now define a function f u5 to u10 as 3 to the power k sends to 7 to the power k. Are you getting why I have defined this function? Because this function is generated by cyclic subgroup 3 and this function is generated by cyclic subgroup 7. At first we have to prove is this function is homeomorphism. F of 3 to the power k times 3 to the power l equal to f of 3 to the power k plus l, which is by the defined function similar to 7 to the power k plus l, which is equal to 7 to the power k times 7 to the power l, and this is similar to f to the power 3 to the power k times f to the power 3 to the power l. Are you getting? So this function satisfies the properties of homomorphism. Now say this function is 1 1 on 2. When k equal to 0, then 1 sends to 1. When k equal to 1, then 3 sends to 7. When k equal to 2, then 4 sends to 9. And when k equal to 3, then 2 sends to 3. Okay? Look, every element or domain sends to different element of codomain. So this is an 1 1 function. And every element of codomain is similar to the element of U10. So this function is both 1 1 and 1 2. So U5 is isomorphic to U10. Consider another map F from Z6 to U7, where Z6 is additive group integer modulo 6 and this is the multiplicative group with unit modulus 7. And we all of us know Z6 contains 6 elements 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and U7 contains 6 elements 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have defined here f of n equal to 3 to the power n in modulo 7. Why I have defined such way? I hope my all viewers have already understood. As before, this is 3 to the power n with modulo 7. Let's verify. Is this function homomorphism? F of n plus m equal to 3 to the power n plus m in modulo 7. This is equal to 3 to the power n modulo 7, 3 to the power m modulo 7, which is equal to fn times fm. So, homomorphism property has satisfied here. Also notice, f of 0 equal to 3 to the power 0, which is equal to 1. F of 1 equal to 3 to the power 1, which is equal to 3. F of 2 equal to 3 square, which is congruent to 2. F of 3 equal to 3 cube, which is congruent to 3. And f of 4 equal to 3 to the power 4, which is congruent to 4 in modulo 7. And f of 5 equal to 3 to the power 5, which is equal to 243, which is congruent to 5 in modulo 7. All elements here are different. So 1 1, and all elements are the elements of codomain, means U7. Okay, this function is both 1 1 and on 2. So we can tell Z6 isomorphic to U7. Okay.